Sonder experience.
However you want to do it, Playboy.
Like this?
Sure. Oh, man. Dude, this should not be that hard.
So what are we doing?
I'm about to set up a TikTok live.
I know, but what are we talking about?
Live.
I know, but you said, when I said let's just hit it off from the beginning, you were like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
We just talk about our life. It's gotta be like a part 1, part 2. Our growing up, our upbringing.
You want to get personal like that?
Should we?
I don't know. We can.
What if we do one? What if we do one personal and then the other one just like interviewing you?
We're live right now.
Oh, thanks. Hey, big fucking thanks.
Hold on. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for watching the Sonder Experience. This is episode 72. I appreciate you guys showing your love and support. You can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and help support this channel. I really want to make it grow. Today, I don't even know how to introduce you, bro, because you're my brother. That's really what it is. And I've talked a lot about you on here already, and it's kind of crazy to have you on finally. And I don't know, man. I don't want to interview you. I just want to kind of hang out with you and talk a little. Why are you laughing?
I can't help it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. Hey, my feet are just jumping. Hey, this is the real definition of slides right here.
No,
I'm
you're
sliding
good,
through.
bro. What are we going to talk about? What do you got? What's on your mind?
I'm choking already. Hey, I'm choking already.
What's on your mind?
Let's hit it off with the weight loss journey.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hit it off how you fell off.
Bad.
And why you fell off. Kind of hot in here.
It's hot in here?
Yeah.
No, it's because you're panicking.
Hey, panic attack right now.
Stop worrying.
Hey.
What?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to turn the fan on?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Turn the fan on.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Why did I fall off?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Honestly, it's the smallest inconveniences for it. Look, everything that I say right now is gonna sound like big excuses, and that sucks. But it's really how I feel. So just hear me out, and then tell me how you feel about it. But
all right.
When you're my size, all you think about is how you wish you weren't that size. All you think about is how many people you're letting down because you're so fat. How many experiences in life that you don't get to have because you feel like they don't belong to you. So then you see on Instagram and you see on social media that everybody's losing weight, right? It's like the fad. It's like trendy. Well, you're like, I could do that too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do that. Look at all the great success that they're having. I want to have that as well.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Just go. Come on, bro. We do this all the time.
So it's hard to stay on track, dude, because like when you decide, oh, I'm going to make that change, you're not seeing. It's like losing 2 pounds isn't good enough. 2 pounds a week. Losing a pound a week isn't good enough because you got to do that 100 times. And so you put on a bunch of pressure for yourself, and it's just like you can't live in the now. You're dreaming almost. It's like you're dreaming, man, walking down the beach with my shirt off and being able to go to the mall and actually buy something and not being embarrassed to go to a pool party or whatever. And then the slightest inconvenience happens. Like we're less than a week out from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you stay on a diet during Thanksgiving when you've lived 31 years not on a diet.
But if we just miss one,
Just miss one what?
just miss one Thanksgiving. Just say fuck it, and this Thanksgiving, I'm gonna handle business.
Because you feel like you're missing out, bro. It's like an emotional attachment. You feel like you're losing something. At least in my case.
Oh no, it's true because I deal with it at night. Like when I'm gonna sleep, I won't go to sleep right away. Like I know I'm dead ass tired, but I won't go to sleep because I feel like I'm missing out. So now it's like 2 a.m. It's like, all right, now I'm gonna go to sleep.
And then everything we've ever done has been based around food.
Yeah.
If you got a job, let's go eat. You just lost your job, let's go eat.
Yeah, I worked so hard this whole week that I'm gonna go eat.
You deserve some food. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
And so I live my life that way. And I'm going to be honest, dude. Putting my weight loss journey on social media, I wish I didn't do it.
You know what? I was gonna say, this is kind of off track from the first question, but there was a at one point you had a YouTube channel back when you lived at the apartment.
Yeah.
And on that YouTube channel, you actually took off your shirt and made a full turnaround and just showed your whole body.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
I hated it.
And that's still on the internet or still on YouTube now.
I hated it, dude. It's debilitating. It makes me want to crawl inside myself and just die.
But the progress, obviously, from there to now is there's a big difference.
Not really.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because at that time, you weren't doing exercise. You weren't eating right. You weren't. So you don't feel like anything that you've done, you've accomplished.
Here's the thing. So physically, I have accomplished a lot. As far as losing weight, being able to do stuff, being able to live, right? But weight loss isn't just a physical thing. I always thought it was. I really did. But it's more mental than anything. Because nothing, like physically I've changed, mentally nothing has changed. I still crave a disgusting amount of food. And I can't even tell you what. You've seen me eat.
Yeah.
It doesn't even, like, there's no way that looks good. But there's something about shoveling as much food in your mouth as possible that just feels good. I don't, like, it's like a drug. Because it's like naughty. It's like bad.
Yeah. But in your own way.
In every way. I know it's a disgusting thing. I hate it for me. I can't imagine what I look like, dude. You know what I mean? I cannot imagine what it looks like me sitting in front of a plate of food and just.
But even then, I think, okay, so obviously you're doing weight loss, you're doing TikTok, and even though we've had talks before, like where we just talk about how you don't give yourself enough credit, so you don't think that plays a big part in you failing, because you don't give yourself any credit for all the accomplishments you have had in the past.
But it's hard because, like I just said, I've lost 100 pounds, right? I got to do that 2 more times.
Yeah, but there's more motivation on the table for you because you're a bigger dude. You got kids, you got a wife, you got yourself. You know, you don't. I feel that there's more motivation. Obviously, it's hard because it's all in our head, and we've been doing this for 28, 30 years. So there's really, it's really hard to I guess to go against, but I just feel like there's more motivation on the table for us to try and lose weight.
I think that's what makes me feel worse, bro.
More pressure?
It's guilt. I'm driven by guilt more than I am driven by motivation. Because I do have kids. I do have a wife. I have a family. And I feel like a figurative and literal anchor to them. So I'm not driven by the motivation that you think that I should have because it's very apparent, right? Like, fuck, this dude hit 550 pounds. He's got kids and a wife. Why isn't he doing what he needs to do?
Is that like the highest you've ever been?
550.
550. And what was your lowest?
I got to 440.
440. What are you at now?
I have no idea. Dude, I'm afraid to step on a scale. And that's what I was going back to what I said earlier. There's a part of me, I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that I went on a journey or that I'm still on one. Yeah. And I am happy that I was able to do it on social media because there's other people out there that say they do get motivation or inspiration from the stuff that I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
But that is a lot of pressure, bro. It is so much pressure.
So how do you feel about that? Like, did you think that when you started this weight loss journey that you would be taking on all that pressure eventually?
Not at all, dude. I've told you before, when I started TikTok, it was literally just to hold myself accountable. Something fun to do because I was like, well, I've written in 100 fucking books before. That's not working. I've taken pictures. My phone is full of nothing but before pictures. I don't, you know what I mean? So I was like, maybe if I make it a little fun, maybe if I tell a little bit of a story, it'll be better. Well, people like the story.
Yeah. So, question. So, can you just tell us about how the journey was when you first started, like that goal to hit 100? Would you lose 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just tell us like how that went, like from the beginning to the end? I guess your progress.
When I first started, dude, I had a ton of steam because I made my first video and it got however many likes and comments and whatever. And you start getting that wind into your sails and you're like, oh shit, people are paying attention. Like, oh, like you start feeling important in a world that you've never felt important in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's sad to say, but I was measuring my life in likes and comments and shares, not in the fact that I have a kid or 2 kids and a wife.
Yeah.
Not the fact that I bought my first home. I didn't find any happiness in any of that stuff that I should have. Not the fact that I'm going down shirt sizes. It's like, wow, this video got 5 million views. Like that, there's no way to live.
Yeah.
But it's so attractive because of how I felt about myself. I hate myself. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I hate the way I act. I hate that I don't have control like a grown man should over food. You know what I mean? It's food. Yeah. It's an inanimate object. Like this shit does not breathe or bleed. And it has this kind of control over me. It's amazing. It's truly the worst addiction that I've ever had. Did the drugs, did the alcohol, women, addictions after addictions after addictions. You don't need that stuff. You don't need alcohol to live. You literally need food to live. So I can't just cut it out of my life. There's no fucking AA meeting for overeaters. Or maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe
there might be.
There might be. But it's not as glorified. It's not as easy. I'm not even going to say easy to overcome because overcoming something like that is hard in its own.
There should be, right? For as many big people as there is in the world.
But what would that look like? We all just sit in a circle and eat a fucking head of lettuce and cry?
That'd be crazy.
Would it work?
Maybe.
Because that's the physical part that I was telling you about the weight loss stuff. Physically, it can be done.
No, yeah, but then there's also the mental part.
Correct.
So then would a meeting be okay to talk about all how this goes and how that goes and how different people deal with their different journeys?
It would need to be like a therapy, dude. You would need like a psychiatrist. Because say I got to 550, right? I want to be 220. I lose all of that weight, right? I lose all of that weight. There's nothing stopping me from putting that weight right back on. I have homies that have done that. I have homies that are in my personal life now that lost 200 pounds and put on more. They lost 200 pounds to still be overweight. And then it's so easy to get discouraged on a weight loss journey because I've been so unhappy with my physical appearance for such a long time. Then I finally find the motivation and the courage to step outside of my comfort zone and do something about it. And then you just think, I got to lose 300 pounds. And then I'm going to have the saggy skin. So I can lose all my weight and be at my goal weight and still be miserable with my physical appearance. And that fucking sucks, bro. That shit makes me want to cry.
Obviously, I don't know how that feels because I'm not that big.
Yeah.
But you said it once. There's surgeries.
Yeah.
You can cut off the nips, which sounds crazy as fuck. So I don't know how it just doesn't look right. But it's fucking nuts.
Well, But how much money is that?
Money.
It can be like $10,000 to $30,000 for a skin removal surgery.
Take it to TJ.
Well, yeah, I guess you can.
I'll kidnap you.
What kind of options do you have at that point? Because it's not just, dude, I got to do my stomach. I know I'm gonna have to do my thighs. I'm gonna have to do my chi-chis. I'm gonna have to do my arms. I'm gonna do my back. It's gonna be a full 360. That's like 30 grand.
Everything's a progress, bro.
But listen how stupid I sound right now, complaining about an issue that I don't even have because I'm not there. I know.
But look, before you got your house, you were at an apartment.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the same thing. You got to build up to everything. And little by little, you got a home, you got a truck, and then you build a podcast in your own house.
Yeah.
So little by little, you did it. Little by little, you hit 100. I think everything is just like more one step at a time. Because obviously, I do the same thing. I start thinking about all this crazy shit, and I instantly lose focus. I instantly just forget about that first goal that I was trying to hit, anyways. And then I'm fall instantly right back into food.
It's like a safety net.
I think we stress ourselves out, and we just lose focus and just fall off track. And it's always easier just to go back to our comfort zone, which is food.
Yeah,
they do the same thing, but. I don't know, man. So from the beginning of your weight loss journey, you seem obviously sad, you seem depressed.
Yeah.
It seems like you hated life, and then you just skyrocketed on TikTok.
Yeah.
You started making little TikToks here and there that weren't as big, and then one day you just, I don't know which video it was, but you just hit, and then you were just hitting left and right.
First video of mine that blew up was me finally being able to wear a seatbelt. Then the second video that really blew up was me finally being able to tie my own shoes.
And that's the one that I enjoy.
Yeah.
That's because I've seen it before where you couldn't.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle.
Dude.
How many views did you get on that?
I can't even tell you. Millions.
And imagine how many other people that were in your same position seen that video and got motivated by that.
And I think that's why people like me so much. Is because you go on social media and you see a weight loss journey, and to me, maybe I'm wrong, but I see nothing but accomplishments and wins. I don't see the struggles. Me personally.
Yeah.
And I've made videos of me sitting in front of a box of donuts being like, this fucking sucks. Yeah. Because I'm the only one in the house who's doing it. You know what I mean? I wake up for work at 2 a.m. and there's fucking McDonald's bags on the counter. Like, fuck, that's hard.
Yeah.
It's not even good food. But that's where the addiction's at, is like I'll scrounge that fucking bag for leftover gross fries. It doesn't even taste good. I just want it in my mouth.
McDonald's stuff. All right. Another question that I had. Well, it's not really a big question like that.
Hey, you know what?
What's up?
I completely forgot. We're doing TikTok live right now too.
Yeah.
So you should check your phone and see if anybody has any questions for us or stuff that we could talk about. I'm doing a podcast here for you guys watching. It's called the Sonder Experience on YouTube. If you could check it out, I'd really appreciate it. The link is in my bio. Long story short, you guys, I fell off bad, like really, really, really bad. And it's very frustrating, and I feel like I've let a lot of people down. But there's been some circumstances now, like I left my job, I got a new job. I got family living with me now that has agreed to like help really start this again, and it's almost going to be like a weight loss journey 2.0. So I want to say sorry and I want to apologize, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't, just because this is real life. There's a lot of great accomplishments out there that people have made with weight loss. You hear the crazy success stories like lost 150 pounds in 6 months, and that's just not me right now. It's not me right now. Maybe I'm not going to be the weight loss story of the century, and you know, but I need to do it. I'm going to do it. And I appreciate you guys sticking around for as long as you have, because I don't want to give some cheesy bullshit, the support and I love you guys. I do. You guys have pulled me out of some of the darkest times in my life. because of comments and support, and just the numbers are amazing. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, just throw it in the chat there. We'll get to it. And then this episode will be out on YouTube probably next week. So were you able to pull it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can kind of play like moderator if you see anything on there.
Yeah, I'm on there now. I just made a comment on it, so maybe we can get somebody to ask a few questions.
Yeah, it'll pick up. But let's still pay attention to what we were talking about here. I picked up a lot of steam when I first started because it was fresh. I still had that love for it. You know, I was doing great. I was seeing the 15 pounds a week dropped. I was seeing the 20 pounds a week drop because I had that much to lose, you know?
But how happy were you as you were doing this? Was it like, did you still feel pressure? Or, because obviously you first start and you're just like, I'm going to try this. And there's really not too much pressure when you first start. Or I feel like, that's what I feel like. Because obviously you still haven't seen any progress. So, you know, you're still trying it out. Once you do lose a few pounds, then I feel like there's pressure because then next week you want to top that.
It's not like you're always in competition with yourself, I feel like, at that point, because I've spent such a long time bullshitting other people, sneaking away to go eat food, telling people I'm on a diet when I'm really not, making up bullshit, you know what I mean? And then when you really commit to it, those numbers on the floor don't lie. When I'm looking over my stomach trying to see what that fucking number says today, I'm gonna cry right now. Dude, that fucking little number on the ground, that has the power to completely make or break your day.
Yeah.
It sucks. It fucking sucks, bro, because you did it to yourself. And you look in the mirror and you're like, look at this fucking physical prison that you happily put yourself in. I hate it. I hate the image. And that fucking little number on the floor, man, that shit haunts you, bro. It haunts you because I was staring at it. First, it started once a week. And I made my weight update videos. Yeah. And then
I remember you had that little chart too.
I have the chart still in the fridge. That shit haunts me too, bro, because that number hasn't moved.
Well, it moved a lot from 5 to 4.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And that's what I mean by you don't give yourself enough credit. I feel like if you gave yourself more credit, then that wouldn't be so bad on your mental state.
But credit for what?
Credit for losing what you lost. As big as you were, as hard as it was.
I'm still fucking huge.
Yeah, but going from everything that going from where you were at to where you're at now is a big step. And there's a lot of progress in between all that stuff. How many times did you eat great food for whatever, how many weeks? How many times did you say no to this? How many times? There was a lot of discipline involved when we never had discipline growing up.
Yeah.
On food. Food was big for us as growing up as kids. That's how our family showed love to us. So for us to say no to this and say no to that was hard. And obviously we still struggle with it now. So I think that you should give yourself a lot more credit. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you or your wife or anything, but I feel like you gotta be more. You just gotta give yourself more credit. I don't know how to say the words, but you gotta give yourself more credit for everything. That
like
you've done.
Grace.
Yeah,
that's what they're always telling me is I gotta give myself grace. It's just it sucks that I'm not in that mindset yet because all I see is how far is left to go.
Yeah, but you gotta go through step 1, step 2, step 3. But I feel like you hit step 1, step 2, and then like, oh, what about step 5? And then we just fall right back off track.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm looking ahead to the future.
So what do you gotta do to just go step by step instead of trying to? What do you think would help you in this journey?
I don't know. That's what sucks, dude, is I feel stuck. I feel lost. I feel more lost now than I've ever felt because I'm too far in to give up. I don't want to just disappear off social media because then it's going to be like, oh, cool, here's another thing Garrett failed. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm not trying to throw a pity party, dude. I'm just telling you where my heart is and where I'm coming from. But to me, my whole life has just been fail stacked on top of fail. Let me give up on social media. Let me give up on one more thing, you know? Typical Garrett doing what he does. I don't want to do that anymore. But I don't know how to snap out of it and stop and and put in the work again. It's like I'm scared to. I have all this potential. And it's like I'm afraid to let it go because what am I going to be at the end of that road?
Yeah.
I can't just focus on who I am now. I'm focused on great things ahead of the future. Well, it's all just a dream until it's a reality. But all I've had is fucking dreams, you know?
Yeah, but a lot of those dreams have came true as well. So I feel you're still not giving yourself credit for anything. You ever just sit or you ever just lay in your bed and be like, man, I did this.
No.
I got a home for my family. We got a roof under our head, you know, like it's all yours.
Well,
like, you got a whole podcast, bro.
That makes me feel like even more of a piece of shit because of how much I do take for granted.
You're not giving yourself no credit.
I just see how much work is left to do. So it's hard to enjoy any of it.
So from now that we had the conversation of how bad you feel, I think we should take this, use it as motivation, and try to figure out what we can do to get you on the right path once again. And this time I feel like we should talk about, like, when you're, how do you say it?
I can tell you what I'd like to do. I can tell you. So you've seen the shows like My 600 Pound Life and even Intervention at this point, right? All that stuff, My Strange Addiction, all that stuff I can fit into.
Yeah.
But you see what they do is it's just camera crew 24/7 running a full life, dog, and day in the life of, you know what I mean? And I'd like to do that kind of style, but on like TikTok or Instagram or even here on YouTube.
Yeah.
But do you think people would even be interested in something like that? For real, like, or would it get old quick, you know?
I think it would be, I think people would watch it. I'm pretty sure a lot of big dudes watch it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that will watch it. But what does that do for you, though?
What do you mean, what does it do for me?
Yeah, what is the purpose of that? What do you get out of it?
I'm hoping that the pressure of being constant will keep me consistent.
So does the camera have to? Do you just need a camera on you 24/7 or? What? I'm just trying to understand what the.
I know, and when I hear you repeat it back to me, I see that it sounds silly. I don't know. Dude, when I tell you, I'm looking you in the eyes, telling you as a grown man, I'm fucking lost. I mean it. I'm struggling, dude. Mentally and physically, I am tired. I'm really fucking tired. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at all. I'm grasping at all these fucking dreams and they're not happening. And I'm just like sinking, bro. And I just want somebody to fucking throw out a life raft or something. I don't know. And I say all that and I really feel that. And then I take a step back from that emotion. I'm like, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I have vehicles. I have a family. I have a home. I have a job. I have. But I hate that my mental state is I don't fucking care. And I hate that. And it's because dude, you want to know what's crazy to me? Is I'm truly convinced, and I know this isn't true, but I'm convinced that if I wasn't as fat as I am, my life would be great. And I hate that. Because it's not true.
But if you look at my size, I'm like maybe 230, something like that. 230, 240.
Okay.
I don't feel happy. I don't feel like it's the best.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a smaller dude, but I still got tits. I still got a big ass stomach.
But they're nice, though.
No, they're not.
You have nice tits.
Hey, they're nice because they're not as big, but they're still there, bro. As a man, we shouldn't have these.
Yeah.
They should just be straight muscle.
Yeah.
I got a gut, bro. Like if I drink, I don't even drink.
Yeah.
I got a gut. I shouldn't have that. Bro, I'm 230, 240,
Yeah.
and I feel huge. How long did we wear hoodies as a kid just so we can hide this shit?
What do you
I
mean?
still
as a
wear 'em
kid,
now.
Bro? I still wear them now.
That's what I'm saying. So even though I'm smaller than you, I still feel huge.
That's weird.
So it doesn't. Everybody has their own thing going on.
That sucks.
It does, and we're all fighting it. I think that maybe therapy will help out with that.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But what's therapy going to say? Truthfully, and I'm not knocking therapy because I do believe that it works. I'm just not, I don't think that I'm ready to sit in the room with somebody and be like, your childhood was shit. Fucking duh.
Yeah.
I know that.
Do you think we are the way we are because of our childhood?
100%. 100%.
It's just PTSD? Or.
I don't know about PTSD, but I definitely believe that food is a coping mechanism for most people because it's so readily available. You can count on it.
Yeah.
It's not going to let you down. You know what a fucking cheeseburger and fries taste like, and it's going to taste like a cheeseburger and fries every time.
Yeah.
You can count on that. Take that shit to the bank. You know what a piece of fucking pizza is going to taste like. It's not going to let you down. And even if it's gross, still pretty good.
No, definitely.
So, the connection just hasn't fucking clicked for me yet, dude. It's not there. And I don't know what to do with that. Because I don't want to give up. I really don't. I've given up on everything already. I've given up on my entire life before multiple times. I don't want to do that again.
And I'm stuck with you because I'm in the same boat. Because I fall to food every time.
No.
So I can't give you the best advice because we're doing it together right now. We've been doing it for about a week and a half. Just killing it.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Dude, you've been here a week and a half.
A week and a half.
And you're going to be here for a lot longer than that.
Yeah, we've been killing pumpkin pies.
We haven't done shit, bro. But remember all the conversations on the phone? Bro, once you get here, we're going to go to the gym, fucking do this and that.
Hey.
Wake up at the fucking, wake up with the sun and go jog. Remember we were supposed to do that? I fucking set an alarm. And I was like, oh, let me look at what the sunrise is tomorrow. Set an alarm 20 minutes before that.
Yeah.
Alarm goes off. I looked at it and went, fuck you. I went right back to bed. Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
And you had no issue with it.
None.
And I had no issue with it. So what do you do?
Minute we got here, fucked. we just been fucking up pies, fucking up pumpkin pie ice cream,
Bro.
everything but.
First of all, can we shout that out real quick? I know that's probably not the best thing to do. Ice cream sandwiches, I love them.
pumpkin pie
They make pumpkin
limited
pie
at Walmart right
ice
now?
cream sandwiches. Shout out. Because those motherfuckers are good.
Hey, will Walmart get us for that?
Huh?
Will Walmart get us?
Yeah. We need fucking promos.
We need promos. Shit. Well, you know what? We went to the park.
What did we do at the park?
Hey, you got stuck.
I got stuck.
To mommy. Fuck. Hey. It's crazy, bro, because I feel like, obviously, growing up, let's just skip the growing up part, but every time we're together, it just doesn't go as planned. There's dreams, there's ideas, there's a lot of shit, and none of that comes into play as soon as we get together.
I tell you what, I'm a lot happier with you around.
Appreciate you, man.
Because I feel like I'm not alone anymore.
Now you just got another dude failing right there.
Now I just got another compinche to
Another
eat
people.
fucking sandwiches with me.
Fuck. Hey, thanks. Nah, but I know it's funny, and most of it is fucking true. But we're gonna skid it.
Bro,
We skinned it already.
We already
Have we?
Yeah.
All right. We skinned it.
I'll skin it right now. Bro, I skin it right now.
We're going to get it.
For
eventually, right?
Here's my thing, dude. And I don't want to apologize to anybody watching right now because I don't mean anything negative. But I have to stop caring so much about social media's opinion and just learn how to be comfortable and live my life. But I do want to continue putting my story out there so that I can continue showing the true side of like a real weight loss journey. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking hard. It's really fucking hard.
Somebody on your TikTok said Mr. OB said you're setting yourself up for failure by doing something you can see yourself doing.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm setting myself up for failure by doing something I can see myself doing?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm a little bit lost at the moment, but let's see.
I don't even know what that means.
You're setting yourself up for failure by doing something you can see. All right.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I gotta wait for the reply.
Okay.
Sorry, but let me see.
Put it down. We'll wait on that reply. I'm setting myself up for failure by doing something I can see myself doing.
Hey, just ask him real quick so I can get the reply.
Set realistic goals like taking a walk for a day or taking a walk a day. Oh, yeah. And that's all stuff that I know too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to start stacking the small goals. I want to get in that mindset of appreciating the hard work that I actually do. Because I do.
But how can we get you to just at least take in credit for anything that you accomplish?
I don't know.
This morning you woke up.
Yeah.
And you said, fuck this. And you did your little diet thing.
Yeah.
That's credit.
Is it?
You did it.
Is it?
And then you fucked up.
See?
But
that's exactly what happened. I woke up this morning. I was like, I'm tired of fucking doing this. Measured out my food, weighed out my food, just like I know how. Small inconvenience. Fuck this. Never mind. I'll wait until after Thanksgiving.
I think because we already said it, we're going to wait till after Thanksgiving.
I know, bro, but I've lived my whole life fucking... There's going to be another Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving, you know what's that? Christmas and birthdays. We got to fucking celebrate that.
We just got to say no, bro.
Oh, you know what's after Christmas? There's a New Year's party to go to.
Okay, so question. How come when your son came up to you that one day outside and he told you, hey, Dad, I want you to stop smoking cigarettes, you haven't touched a cigarette since?
Because I still have this to fall back on. I did stop smoking cigarettes, but I knew I still had this. I always got to fucking be addicted to something. I got to fucking have something.
Well, you got to find another fucking addiction, bro.
My addiction, I want, and it was the gym and stuff. I stopped all of that. I quit smoking. I quit drinking. I quit eating like shit. I went to the gym every fucking day.
Yeah.
Got on my walks. That's why I was having all my success.
Yeah.
And then fucking work started getting ugly. You know what I mean? What are you doing?
Just checking your TikTok, checking to see if Mr. Obese replies. So I can...
Did he say anything?
He said, how do I join? So I'm not so sure what's going on.
How do I join what? I don't know. You want to join the live?
Hey, have you ever done that?
I've never done it. I don't know how. I have no idea.
Hey, you look real cute right now.
Do I?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Love the mullet.
If you guys could do me a favor, if you can go on to the Sonder Experience, the YouTube channel. It's my podcast that you guys are all on right now. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. That'd mean a lot to me. So thank you for that. How long have we been going?
I'm not so sure.
About 40 minutes.
Already?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah. But what I think I want to start doing is I want to start going live more. I want to start filming because I'm worried about always getting an hour and a half video for YouTube, right?
Yeah.
But I think we should start coming in here and doing stuff like this and just getting it out in the open and being done with it. But recording a full journey. Will you do that with me?
Like what do you mean? Like just like a couple times a week or an everyday thing or
a couple times a week, maybe every day once we get there. But I don't want to throw up too much pressure. But like tomorrow, or even today,
after work tomorrow.
Okay.
Come
Serious.
in, we'll talk about our experience and just what happened in today's day. Maybe we should just start tomorrow. Fuck it.
Okay.
Maybe that's something that we can accomplish. Just saying, you know what, this Thanksgiving we didn't fucking eat bullshit.
Yeah.
This Thanksgiving we did it.
Yeah.
Set one fucking goal for the week. How about we do that one goal a week?
Okay.
And we'll live by that until we can do maybe 2 without feeling too much pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm serious though.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
I'm dead. I'm
dead. Serious too.
I haven't had a fucking good diet in a minute.
I'm serious. And you know what's stupid is all the research that I've done with diet and nutrition and weightlifting and exercise and all this stuff, dude. I'm a fucking mountain of knowledge.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I just don't do it for myself.
Yeah.
I grew up reading fucking Flex magazine because my uncle was addicted. My uncle was just like me, bro.
Oh, I just like those magazines.
I loved them. Do you know people thought that I was gay? Because my whole room was blasted with Ronnie Coleman and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Colombo in their underwear and posing on the beach and stuff.
Dude, I used to use the restroom and look at those fucking magazines and be like, what the fuck?
I loved it. Sometimes I wonder if my love for fitness and bodybuilding and health and all that stuff was passed down from him because I saw how much he struggled as a fat dude.
But look how much weight he lost.
Yeah, but he had the surgery.
Still.
Oh, nothing against surgery, bro. Nothing at all. It's a great tool, and it still takes a lot of fucking hard work.
But
hold on.
Go ahead.
But that's another thing. It's a great tool, and you will see the physical change.
What if you need that?
But there's no mental change.
But what if that's what if that's the next step that you need?
There's no mental change. It needs to change mentally. If I got the weight loss surgery, of course I would lose the weight. It's built to do that. You can't beat it. But there's nothing to change your mental state to not gain that weight back. How many people in our family do we know that have had the surgery and are still fat?
But what if you're different?
Maybe.
You don't know until you try it.
I'm feeling right now. I don't feel very different from them right now.
Yeah, right now because you're depressed. Right now because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because you're not on track. Because you're not who you were a couple months ago.
I lost that guy, bro.
That dude was just full blown TikTok. Not even TikTok, but you were out there. You were doing your shit. You were at the gym.
Yeah.
You were doing what you love, bro. TikToks. You know, just you've always wanted to do TikTok. I don't know if you've always wanted to do TikToks, but you've always wanted to film. You got your podcast. You're doing your podcast. You're hitting the gym. You're on a diet. Obviously, the diet thing is not fun at all. Because who wants to eat great food? It doesn't even sound great, you know. But I think we just need to get you back to there. But I think we got to do it step by step.
I think quitting that other job that I had and coming into this job is definitely going to help because I was fucking miserable over there. They treated me bad, bro. They treated me wrong. They did me dirty. And I fell into such a huge state of depression just fucking sitting. I felt like less of a person over there, bro.
I remember that shit.
How many phone calls did we have where I was like, dude, I'm losing myself.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad that you made the change. I'm glad you're at a different job. Hopefully this is obviously it sucks as well because most of the time we're sitting and it's kind of hard, you know. I feel like it's harder to sit in the office and just kind of fight that. Like I'm hungry shit, you know? I want to eat bullshit. Then again, I don't know, man. I've never been on a diet like that where I'm just straight, just eating great food. Like I'll do good for 2-3 days and then just fuck up some bullshit, you know?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. I won't give up if you don't give up. Like I will be here for you 100% if you can be here for me.
I got you 100%.
Then we just need to do it.
Hey, fuck this slushy. Let me fuck it up first.
Yeah. Hey, drink it, but fuck that slushy, bro.
Fuck that slushy respectfully.
You ready to be done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're ready.
All right.
Take a break.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys watching on here too and on YouTube. Episode 72 of the Sonder Experience again. Please show your support to the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for paying attention, Joe. Thanks for being a part of this with me too, dude. I love you, man. And I think a lot of good's gonna come out of this. So I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. Paying attention?
Yeah, appreciate
Fuck
you.
you,
I was reading
Fuck you.
No, you know what we started?
What?
You said we were gonna have TikTok ask us some questions, or they were gonna ask questions, and we were gonna read them.
Yeah.
And well, just trying to go through that and see if we can.
Are there any questions on there that we can answer real quick? I already gave an outro, but I'll stay on.
Says, will you take advice from someone who studied or someone who has been through it?
Would I take it? Talking to the mic though.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you say?
I said, would you take advice from someone who studied or someone who been through it?
Would I take advice from somebody who studied this or somebody who's been through the journey themselves?
Yeah.
Yes. As much as I could. As much as my fucking heart would let me, because it's hard. That's hard too, dude, is because you are excited. That's where the envy starts to come in. And you see people, because I know people that have done it too. Possible Pat, those kind of guys, right? I train with him at the gym. I know that guy.
Yeah.
That's where the envy starts to kick in. It's like, wow, he did it. I wish I could. And then you slip up a little bit and you're like, man, I'm just not as good as him, I guess. You know, so that is a double-edged sword. But am I willing to listen? Of course I am.
Oh, yeah. And then somebody said that they had you on Snapchat and everything you said was very encouraging. That you were so encouraging. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of supporters on here, bro.
People like me, dude, because I'm relatable. Because I say the hard stuff too. Because you know what, dude? I'm not the only one who's feeling this. I'm not. There's no reason that there's 99 people in here. They're not all in here just to hate on me. They're in here because they hear the stuff that I'm saying.
Someone said some people say, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Testosterone
levels also affect us in losing weight.
Yeah, I have low testosterone levels. I'm about 6 points away from being on the low end. I did my blood work and everything for that too.
Somebody said, have you thought about trying some of the medications that are injectable once a week?
Yeah, I've done all this kind of research. I feel like I'm almost scared to do some of that stuff too. I don't know why. I know that it would help me. I know that I should. You should,
my dude. Oh, that's what they're talking about.
What?
Somebody said, oh my God, I love the white tiger. And I was like, where is it?
Oh.
I was looking at that, but yeah, it's that one up there. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But
let's call it, bro.
Let's
call it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. Link is in my bio. I love you guys. Peace.
The Sonder Experience.